Hmm. Just looking around. Always look for stuff in these rooms. You never know. Everyone tells you you can't. I know that this is readable, I just don't know about the other. Oh, you can. Translate. Private Journal of Roger de Lacy. 1196 to 1202. Huh. 17th May, 1196. I write today at the glorious Chateau Gallard, the care of which has been entrusted me by my Lord King Richard, while he is away on the Crusades. Now shall I consider this no small honor. As my lord regards this saucy castle as his daughter and only child. Although, admittedly, I don't know whether to call myself constable or nanny. This magnificent castle sits high atop a ridge of the Les Angeles Mountains, looking down defensively over Normandy's Seine River Valley. Here stands before God and all a constant taunting reminder to Philip Augustus of his losses to our most valiant Coeur de Leon. And though the castle's hastily built walls are made of butter, we do not believe that Philip will strike at the taunt. He knows better than to try to take King Richard's most cherished possession. Nevertheless, I shall carry out my duty with all due ceremony. 11th April 1199. I learned today of a passing of a great warrior. Leonhard beats no more. Long live the king, he shall be greatly missed. However, being so sudden and unforeseen, King Richard's death has left England without a king and Chateau Gallard and precarious position. Should Philip Augustus learn of King Richard's demise, and I doubt he shall, he won't waste time in attempting to retake those lands lost to my lord. Beginning with the saucy castle. To tell the truth, he has been waiting some time for this opportunity. Until a new king is chosen, whether it be Richard's brother John or his young nephew Arthur, I can only act according to my best judgment. Now, as always, preparedness is a soldier's best defense. Thus I have fortified the scene and built a palisade around the island fort. I've even had a lock made for the entrance, the hidden storage chamber, the key for which I hid in a secret compartment of the armoire, the king's bedchamber. Not anymore. 1st of June, 1200. Sadly, our situation in Chateau Gallard has not improved since King John assumed the throne. The terms of the Treaty of Ligolette are an insult to the English people and to the memory of King Richard de Leonhard. In addition to 20,000 marks relief, our noble king also has returned the Vexin to Philip Augustus. It makes no sense. If relief was paid, Philip because the Normans held the advantage is only that much greater now. How could he who once fought at his brother's side give back so easily the spoils of their efforts? Spoils for which English blood was spilled. It's not my position to question King's actions, but anger consumes me. John has indeed earned a nickname Soft Sword. Yet miraculously, Chateau Gallard remained under Angevin rule. Perhaps John could not bear the thought of giving away King Richard's only progeny. However, with Richard gone and 20,000 marks of English currency remains under Angevin rule, finance the truce, Philip shall surely Try to change that. God knows he has never been one to honor a treaty. 16th April, 1202. I think this is the last page. It took longer than I thought, but Philip's obsession has finally come more than he can bear. The traitors find support of the Lusigians has given him the excuse he was looking to declare war upon the royal house of England. So he's begun his quest to restore the Norman Empire in his name. Is that it? Yep. Alright. Get out of this, please. I'd like to get out of this, please. Thank you. Now you just get stuck. Here's the other one. Okay, middle gets us out. 12 May 1203. The war's not going well. Philip's troops have taken Gournay and Conches have set camp on the Berniers Peninsula. With such victories under his belt, it shall not be long before he gathers the confidence to attack. Chateau. To be honest, King John is less of a strategist than ever Richard was, and I fear that he shall not be able to halt Philip's advancement. It saddens me to see territory won by Leonhardt in fierce bloody battle lost so quickly at the hands of a weaker man. Well, I get 11 August 1203. I was awakened by this balmy August morning by the sound of clashing armor and men screaming. The inevitable has come to pass. Philip Augustus' troops have attacked the garrisons along the Seine. He has already gained much ground. So sudden and fierce was the assault the defenses were weakened in the onslaught. It is likely that the island fort shall fall before relief arrives. Boy, I hate how when you go up and down it puts you at a certain spot and it just messes up sentences. If so, Philip will lay in for the siege. Fortunately, our supplies are ample, and we can hold out for many months without relief if necessary. I sent a letter to King John to inform of the situation. 27 October 1203. A heroic show of force was mounted by the king's forces this morning. 300 knights, 3,000 horsemen, and 4,000 foot soldiers under the Earl of Pembroke converged on the entrenched Normans, who defended their positions tenaciously. At one point, the siegers appear ready to flee under the drive of the assaulting forces, but alas, it was not enough. Philip's men held their ground, and Pembroke's men were forced to retreat. The 7,000 soldiers can't force Normans from the trenches. The best we can hope to do is hold them at bay. 12th January 1204. One of my advisors just told me that he has discovered the perpetrator behind several robberies at the castle. He said that this investigation required him to speak with the blacksmith, who was not himself available, but the smith's apprentice was available. The apprentice let on that when the smith is hired to make a lock and key, he often keys the mold used to cast the key. It was then that my soldier realized he had stumbled upon the perpetrator. He immediately searched the premises, whereupon he discovered the ill-gotten goods and several key molds. I am distressed that in this time, when our very survival depends upon the cooperative efforts of every member of the group, this greedy opportunist is thinking only of himself. It pains me not to be able to make an example of him, but only worsen the already waning morale and leave us in the middle of a siege without a blacksmith. Instead, I have chosen to give the smith a stern warning for now. His real punishment shall have to wait. 15th February 1204. Castle food supplies are getting desperately low. All our hopes lie in a relief effort devised by King John, while troops, led by William Marshall, occupy the siegers from the landward side. Supplies are to be snuck up to the castle from the scene. If the plan doesn't work, our supply shall be gone within 2 weeks, and the castle shall fall soon after. The outer bailey already has been severely weakened. 6 March 04, it has become increasingly difficult to find the time to write my journal. In fact, I am only writing now because this may be the last chance I get to do so. Despite a valiant effort, King John's relief effort failed, and right on the heels of this tragedy comes another. The outer bailey has fallen. There seems to be little we can do to stop Philip's forces. The few men that already are still alive are already starving. Yet we will now have to cut back rationing to 1 cup of grain per man on every 3rd day. If we don't get relief soon, the castle is doomed. I've taken the precaution of sequestering everything of value in the hidden storage room. As King John requested in his last letter to me, and destroying the key. The letter itself also had to be destroyed, as it contained information on the whereabouts of the hidden storage room. That is important. So we now know why we had to get the key. This was the warning we needed. So if you didn't get the copper medallion, if we look here,
That looks like a defense plan for the keep. These guys need help. Badly.
You can see what's coming next. Yeah.
This must be the study. When the king stayed here, it would be his throne room. In his absence, it would be used for receiving visitors, and right now, I would guess, planning the defense of the castle.
So we're in the king's study. There's a cellar nearby. Don't open that door. Over there, just go out the door we came in. Which is this way, I think? Yep. And we go here. Down. I feel like I should prep a cloak. I really feel like I should. Are we ready? All right. Oh!
Cage, that's the one! That's the one who messed with my sculpture!
Presto, the second time traveler, inconsistent with TSA chronologue scanner reports. Oh no. Oh no. Now, we are at the end of the time zone. Let's go to that place that they were inspecting, right here. Means we do need something. Remember that copper key? Huh. Ah. Oh, we need those. I hope they don't mind. somewhere in this room is a trigger. Let's get our evidence and locate. Ah! What's this? Huh. The sword.
There's no way that jewel was made by medieval hands. It's refracting light from your helmet in an almost perfectly mathematical pattern. It's flawless. I don't know what it is, but it definitely does not belong on that sword.
Huh. So, that's what caused the ripple in this zone. That's what we came here for. Oh, by the way, the coins that we picked up here are needed in the final zone. So we do need these coins for later. But with that, we got our coins, we got the acronym that caused the problem. We're done with this zone. After a very interesting zone with a lot of interesting info, let's go home, shall we? Now I am going to do a quick save and I'm going to show something off again. Let's grab the first save. We can still jump to Chateau. Hello. You may wonder why we're back here. It's just so I can do a funny thing. Let's see what that funny thing is soon. I do need to get another grappling hook, though. Alright. Now. And up 2. And out. And forward. I mean, we've already solved the time zone. This is just me doing something funny for the lulz and also to do something. Alright, there we go. We've already figured out what we're going to do. Yeah, come on. Alright. Should we trigger the guy? Yep, make sure he goes. Don't want any surprises. Tell him we already did get our key. Let him by. Come this way. Yep, going right through. You know what I'm about to do, right? Because I've been so stupid with these episodes, let's have a cow.
Hello, Joseph! Shaka, fool! 'Tis all for naught! He shall not claim this tour!
Yeah. You suck at aiming! Like, really? Moo. And this is why I wanted to show this. I want to show you, see how far you are now. Make sure your numbers are around where I am, because that's what you want. So I'm getting the episode here with this as our score. I hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then, before we go to the next zone we're going to.